Amisom is here to really support the government. And by supporting the government must be working with the people. In other words, we are supporting the people. You are aware that the government collapsed in 1991. So there are now attempts to restore a government in Mogadishu, but also to extend that government to the last village in Somalia. As we undertake that roadmap of extending the government from Mogadishu to the last village, we have an obstacle. One of the obstacles is Shabab. The other obstacle is militias. The other obstacle is clans fighting amongst each other. So what have you been communicating to the people as a media? The end state is that you, the civilian, you are in charge of your country. Measures as appropriate in coordination with Somali security institutions.
Will depend on you totally. We need you to work with us, to get us into your community, to hear from you, to know what are the problems, and to help you how to solve it. So we need you. What are those people are doing? Why are they here? Huh? Because you are the one who will talk to people. Some people there, they don't understand.
It is important that the journalist is empowered in terms of knowledge, in terms of information, and in this case, in terms of African Union mandate. In that case, when communicating about Amisom business, a journalist will be able to be empowered to know the information is communicating, that it is in line with the principles, the policy, and the mandate of Amisom. So this is why we have to have the journalist given, the knowledge in order to empower them to understand Amisom mandate and why we are here.
As I said, we cannot reach anyone. It's like too big. For example, Baidoa is too big town. But we will work with like groups, some of you.
I learned so many things that I didn't know before. For example, if I talk that I learned today, sectors, at about 6 sectors that are consisted of the Amisom mission in Somalia. I never known before this one. So I say I learned so many things, but what I can say, this was the first and the most important lesson that I took from.
Before we don't know what African Union was coming here, but today we know a lot of things.
We are also supposed to liaise with the humanitarian agencies to make sure that where there is need for humanitarian aid delivery, it is delivered.